Hey guys, what's up? It's me, AB. Welcome to the very first episode of my survival multiplayer Let's Play series. Today we're going to go on a little world tour and I'm going to show you some of the builds I've been working on, some of the projects I've been doing for the last few months. Alright, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first build we're going to take a look at here is the dormitory. It was the first build done in the town of Varrock and served as our home for our first little bit. This is my bedroom, double doors because security, and my first pickaxe. The only item I believe you should ever be sentimental about in Minecraft is the first pickaxe. You're probably just going to lose everything else. Main function of the dormitory is that it is actually directly on top of the portal room of the stronghold. So we have quick and easy access to the end right through here. Alright, let's head on over to the next build. We can head right out this gate. We'll find ourselves in Old Town Varrock. Right over here we have a little quest board, which I want to find this guy, Father Arceus. Very curious who he is. Really not sure, but I want to know. I gotta know. And we're going to find out. Alright, we'll get back to that. Let's keep moving for now. Right over here we have the armory made by Hello It Joe. You gotta be careful here though because a little bit of a hole in the floor. I know we got a couple people with this trap. I definitely was pushed in myself. Yeah, it's just a fun little one. I want to flesh this building out a bit more, do some more stuff to it, maybe make a little mini game. So if you have any thoughts about, definitely let me know down in the comments. If we head right up the road and around the corner here, we will find ourselves at Muffin Top's Bakery. This is a cute little bakery made by Jay Hassel, but he's asking for some strange form of currency. I'm not sure what this symbol is, but yeah, we use diamonds around here. Yes, yum, cake, yum in my tum. I like Jay Hassel's cake. Haha. Let me know how much I owe you for the cake, Jay. The next stop on our tour is going to be Varrock Outfitters. Here at Varrock Outfitters, you can get all the best gold, chainmail, and leather armor. It is the best armor shop in town. You cannot ask for a better armor shop. Coincidentally, though, none of us actually shop for armor. We gather it. But yeah, I like Varrock Outfitters nonetheless. Again, we should do something here, make some sort of game, and flesh it out. Any ideas? Always welcome. Okay, the next build we're going to check out is the Giant Chest by Holy Thief. I really like his idea here. I thought it was a really cool thing, but he seems to have abandoned it. Maybe I can make a purchase and we can do some sort of chance game. I think that could be a lot of fun here. We have just a couple more builds to check out in Old Town Varrock before we go check out some of the newer projects we have been working on. And this building over here is the Varrock Library. This was built by Holy Thief. And I really love the way he did this. It's really cozy, really unique with the little stair set here up to the enchantment table, map wall. I mean, I just thought it was a very beautiful design, very quaint and cozy. So well done, Holy Thief. If we head right out this way and right on up the road, we are going to find ourselves at the lake that was made by Hello It Joe. So this is the Good Lagoon Nature and Recreation Area. The building here was built by Holy Thief. I think he did a wonderful job. Nice aquarium, lots of fish, some tropicals, even some puffer fish going on. Back here we have all of the items you get from fishing, just in case you need to grab any of those. And a sweet little balcony and a bedroom. Very quaint little area altogether. Oh yes, and of course our pet pufferfish. So that is it for the fishing house, but that is not it for the lake. If we head right over here, there's actually a fun little area down here. This was a quest that Holy Thief and Hello with Joe had made for Jay Hassel. And look at this journal that was written. There is so much in here. We're not going to read this. We'll come back for this for sure, but look how much is here. Absolutely hilarious. I'm excited to read through that. The next stop here is Ramen Joe. So this is arguably the most important building in Varrock, as it served as the base of operations for quite a while. Over here we've got Joe's little ramen shop, which he never stocks. And over here, some villagers. These were our core villagers, helped us to get all our mending and unbreaking in the mid-game. And below is the real important part of Ramen Joe. You have the crafting station, a bit of storage, a little armory, and then our main enchanting room is here, as well as a nether portal that goes to our main or initial nether hub, as well as early game XP with this skeleton spawner. So that has been very, very helpful throughout the process of creating this world. This whole building completely integral in getting us where we are now. Hey, look at that. A couple of the suckers right now. Rick, how could I forget? I am so sorry. Rick, this is Rick. He has a banner. He's an angry neighbor, but he guards our farm, and we gave him this home. It's a good deal. Us and Rick. We get along, but not really. He's a bit, yeah, we keep him in there. I'm sorry, Rick. Okay, now that you've seen Old Town Varrock, we're gonna go check out my very first build of the server. This build I designed on another world. I loved it so much that I brought it here. I'm almost certainly going to be building more of these structures and different worlds, different servers, and likely more here as well in different areas. So yeah, let's go check it out. Alright. So this is my pagoda. My pagoda. I love it. I love this design so much. I am so happy with the way it works. It used to be my general store, but now it's a museum. It has fun things like, well, there should be an elytra there that I'm currently wearing. The dragon egg, liberal tears, and even an alien relic. Yes, you heard me right, alien relic. You will come to understand why this is so important. We've got a bit more things here. Black spade, very important. I don't know why, but I'm going to write a story, and that'll be a fun item. We'll do something there. A little book station for me to write some books. Lots and lots of fun. Next story of the pagoda is our map room. It needs a lot of updates, a lot of touch-ups, and we'll definitely make it look a lot prettier than this. But as for now, here we are with our maps. Over here, you can see Old Town Varrock and the pagoda here. And these are the builds we are going to go check out in just a few moments here, as soon as we finish up here at the pagoda. Over here, best farm you can ever have in a world is your vine farm. Number one, OP farm. Doesn't matter. I don't care about your mob farms. I don't care about your gold farms or any other farm that you make. If you don't have a good vine farm, I don't trust you. Get out of here. If you are wondering what else is in the upper floors of the pagoda, this middle floor here is just my bedroom with a bit of a chest monster, and the floors above are actually completely empty. As we can see off in the distance though, this big building, this is one of my newer builds. This is what I call the foundry. Hi, George. The foundry. Yes, George. Yes, hello. I'm recording. Okay, the foundry is my gold farm, and it is the center of what I like to call Chang Town, the big oof city. So this bit here is the storage system to the gold farm. All of it, the zombified piglins will be spawned through this nether portal as it flashes on and off. They are funneled into a trident killer right here, and the drops filtered and sorted through this system. There is a bit for the gold nuggets, 2 bits for the gold nuggets rather, a bit for the gold ingots, a bit for the rotten flesh, which I just dumped directly into a trash can. Java players, you can now put lava into these cauldrons and shoot a dispenser directly into them, making the perfect disposal system for any sorting system. It works so well, it's compact and just so easy to put together. Next we have a non-stackable item filter, which takes out the swords and puts them into these blast furnaces, which rapidly turns them into gold nuggets down here. And then finally, one final trash system, just in case any items overflow. We don't want things to back up, so we just dump everything else into lava. This produces a ton of gold. If you leave it for just a few hours, you will have almost as much gold as you need for any project. I am using my gold for zombified piglin trading to get mass resources, so that is I do need an absolute ton of it, and I am actually going to probably upgrade this farm a bit, completely gut it and rebuild it. So that is hopefully going to come in a future episode. But up here we have the bamboo farm. The bamboo farm, which will be one of 2, is what powers the blast furnaces. All of this bamboo feeds directly down into those blast furnaces and lets us smelt up those swords as fast as we possibly can. The foundry still has a ton of work to be done on it, and I'm very excited to do that and to share that process with you guys. So if you do have any thoughts or ideas on how this build might be a bit more efficient, definitely let me know. Always open to new ideas and love to hear other people's technical thoughts on fun machines like this. That is going to be it for the foundry for now. We will definitely be back here soon. There is a ton more work that still needs to be done, but that is a project for another day. Alright, so the next build we're going to see is one of my absolute favorites. One of my very first really big builds that I've ever done. So I am super excited to show it off a little bit. As far as the foundry, the outside, I thought the gold sword was a bit fitting for the big gold farm, but on the other sides, I'm not completely sure what I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna copy the same emblem, but I might do some sort of large circular windows, but it definitely needs a lot more detail going on in all of this here. I cannot wait until I get this foundry fully put together. It is going to be so cool when I finally put all the pieces into place. The next spot we're gonna head off to is right past Chang Town and up in the sky. This is my UFO. So this is the probulator. Alright, now that we are at the probulator, it just wouldn't be right for me to guys to show you around like this. I'm gonna have to show you guys my true form. Just trust me on this, alright? Don't be scared. It's gonna take just a second here. Alright, ready? Yeah. Yeah, so this is me. It feels so good to get that ugly, sticky human suit off. I don't know how you guys stand it. But anyways, yeah, let's take a look around. So like most of the builds around here, this is a big work in progress, and it is meant to be a giant villager trading hall. My plan is to have just about all of the possible trades you can have. And it's definitely a bit of a long-term project. So we have a little bit of a infection chamber. My fellow aliens over here are going to help me infect these villagers, and we're going to get cheap trades from all of them. Going to do it all 5 times each. We count with wood because I'm cheap. I don't need no fancy redstone for that. But because of the weird villager mechanics, we have to have our villager breeder 96 blocks away from any other village. So this just helps us to keep track of all of the jobs, all the job assignments, and not have any of these guys yeah, any of them get in the way. This is a lot of fun. It's the villager dispenser. You just pop one out and there we go. Yeah, I love this thing. It is absolutely hilarious. Oof, out of the way. So we bring them into here, give them a job. We'll break the block a few times if there are different options for the trade, and then infect them 5 times. We can bring up to 4 villagers in here by doing different rails, just kind of flicking which direction we want them to go, and then we place temporary rails into their compartments. Their compartments, really easy to get them into. Just a trap door on top of a 1x2 area will keep them inside. They can't walk through that, so it's super easy to just stick them right in there with a minecart, break the minecart, and they can't escape after that. Man, it is incredibly loud in there. Alright, so that obviously one of my absolute favorite builds I have ever done. Tons and tons of work that needs to happen on that. Down here below, we actually have a giant full map size space cleared out, and the plan is to nuke this to bedrock. You can see a bit of a TNT circuit going here. We're gonna blast all of this down to bedrock. I don't think I care about these mob spawners anymore. We're a bit past mob spawners at this point in the game. Yeah, big plans for this area. I'm not 100% sure yet, so I'm not gonna make any promises, but definitely something really big and really cool is gonna happen on this big plot here. Alright, we have one final stop on the world tour today, and it is going to be a bit further out than the rest of the builds here. We're gonna have to head through the foundry and then off through the nether. So I will be right back. The final location on our tour is going to be the Ark Island. This is where the Aquatic Research Center is going to be built, and is currently being built, as you can plainly see. This entire island will be eliminated and replaced with a giant research center. A big base right in the middle, and 2 large towers on either side containing big farms. I am hoping to do a bunch of games in the middle, and hopefully one large game that hopefully a lot of people will be pretty excited about. So I'm extremely excited to be working on this build. This is my main build right now. Some of the other things are a little bit of side projects at the moment. Although calling them side projects probably is not doing them justice. They are very big as well. So that being the foundry and the UFO. Those both need a lot of work still. So over here we're going to see the design for the towers on either side of the Ark. It's going to be a very modern, sleek, white concrete, blue stained glass going all the way up and encasing this mob farm here. There's going to be a big storage system, some really wonderful halls, and really nice looking interiors inside. And on the other side, I am going to be building a very large squid farm and also a guardian farm and the coral farm that does currently exist there off in the distance. That will be a large source of prismarine and dark prismarine in particular, which is going to be a very, very important block in this Ark build. Dark prismarine is going to be highly valued in this build. I hope I can get enough, and it's probably going to take a long time. So over here we have some really fun little systems just to help me get along the way with this build. Of course, we've got our super smelters, 4 of them, 16 long, so I can get a lot of production out, glass mostly, through these. Comes out very quick, really nice and easy. I don't have to wait long, get tons of it. I love this little thing here. It's my flower farm. Yes, you bone meal the flour in the middle. The dispensers shoot out water and break off the flowers from these side blocks, and the mine carts pick them up. That's it. It's super simple. I do plan to build a bunch of these, and a couple different designs depending on flower type and like cocoa beans and things like that. We'll put them all together and we will build ourselves a nice little dye farm. That way we can get all of the colors in the game and have just a nice big resource at the moment, and not have to worry about going about harvesting and farming dye colors when we need them. So yeah. All right. Yeah, so that about wraps it up for the world tour. Most of the projects we've been working on, some fun things, lots of big resource production. As you can tell, I really like big things. I like big stuff. So we're gonna take a little time and go ahead and do some work on the Ark here and do some building up. See if we can't get a few stories onto this tower. Alrighty, let's get right into it. Alright, we made some good progress today. Definitely a few more layers in. A long way to go still. They're gonna be really, really big. But you guys definitely get the idea of what we're going for here. Thanks for watching anyways, guys. Yeah. Bye.